Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting topics. The first topic I would like to talk about is James Hollingshead, and that's it. Now guys, as you probably know, right now I'm on a vacation, I'm enjoying myself, I'm eating, sleeping, napping, suntanning, swimming, training a little bit as well, and that's probably why I mixed up Jordan Hutchinson's name with Justin's name. I wasn't drunk, but still, Jordan, Justin, James, it all got mixed up in my head, so yeah, I said a couple of times Justin instead of Jordan. I'm sorry if I confused you about that one on that video, but I still have to make these videos, man, because I still follow bodybuilding, and this one, James Hollingshead, and his story really got to me, man, because I followed James Hollingshead for a long time. I think one of my first videos, if not the first video I ever made, was about James Hollingshead and who he actually is. And I followed his life story since ever. I know basically his whole life story. He never had a father figure in his life. His father left his family when he was very young. His mother, he only had his mother, and she died from cancer a couple of years back. He got married. He has a daughter now, and he loves bodybuilding. This guy just loves bodybuilding so much. He is bodybuilding, basically. And I watched him struggle with the coaches. He had some success with Patrick Tour. He parted ways with him, and he went from one coach to another. The last coach he worked with was Chris Tuttle. He failed with James badly. James came in super flat at that show, and I was like, is it really about the coaches, or is it about James? Is he doing something wrong? Is he washed up? Is he done? Is his career over? I didn't want that to be the case because I really like the guy. I resonate with him. I listened to him on the podcast and so on, and I really wanted him to succeed. And now finally seeing him doing so well at this show, unarguably, in my opinion, bringing his absolute best ever, and doing this in my, I don't know exactly how this functions, but I think he has a lot of say in how things are done with his coach. He has a new coach, his name is Zach, and they're doing great for sure, but I feel like James figured out at one point that he needs to make his own decisions. He knows his body really well, and he has a type of a body kind of similar to Samson Dauda, in a way that he can't diet down and just get more shredded over time. When he loses enough size and mass and weight, he just keeps getting flatter and smaller, and the conditioning barely improves. So this time around, he actually managed to come in big, full, and actually pretty hard, pretty lean. And man, I love this package. I love this look. This was an amazing look. Yeah, sure, he still has some flaws, but he almost won a show, which is maybe not that big of a deal for like 20 bodybuilders out there, and for him, like 5 years ago, he was winning pro shows, but since then, he was like out of the top 5, top 6, top 8, top 7, and now basically losing a show to somebody who is like a top 10 Olympian by only 1 point. That's a huge deal, man. That's a huge deal. If he can improve on this package, even a little bit, and I'm pretty sure he can, then that's a pro show winning physique, right? I mean, the next show he's doing is TAMPA Pro, and that's a tough show to win because Nick Walker is doing it. Is James Hollingshead that good, actually, that he can surpass Nick Walker this year? Beat him? No, he's not that good. He still has some flaws. He's never going to be on that level. Like, I don't see James Hollingshead win the Mr. Olympia or being a top 5 guy. But can he beat Joe Palacios? Why not? I mean, why not? Yeah, we're looking at Joe as somebody who is maybe gonna push Nick, but do I see Joe beating Nick? No, man. I do not. I love Joe. He's an amazing bodybuilder. One of my favorite physiques because he's a freak, but is he on the level of Nick Walker? Is he on that level of completeness? I don't think so. I don't see it. And I'm pretty sure you will agree with me on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Let's see if Joe can prove me wrong. But I just don't think he's that good. And is James Hollingshead as good as Joe Palacios? Who knows? Very possibly. I mean, James already won pro shows before. He got very close to winning this one. Joe never won a pro show. I think he placed second at Texas Pro, and that was his best result. Still, he is a phenomenal bodybuilder, and I still think he's probably better than James. Probably, but then again, I don't know. if James can mix things up at Tampa Pro and potentially beat Joe Pilashes and be in the top 2 call-out or even the top 3 call-out with Nick Walker, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be a hell of a story. I'm really hoping actually to see that, even though I know Joe Pilashes personally, I want to see him do well. I don't know, man. I've been following James for so long, man, like for 7-8 years, and I just want to see this guy do well. And yeah, I really hope he nails it for the Tampa Pro, and he doesn't have to be second. He can be even third, but in that top 3 call-out again, compared to Nick Walker, and actually push Nick Walker in some shots, that would be amazing. So I'm really happy what he brought. Firstly, because I'm a fan of the guy, and also because he did it, not alone, but without the help of a top coach, with a basically friend who is also a coach, of course, but I feel like he figured out his body, and from this point on, I don't think James is going to be failing badly anymore. So an awesome story for me personally, guys. That's the way I took it, and really happy to see James doing well. Also, if you watch his reactions to this, he seems like a really happy, really genuine guy, a guy that loves bodybuilding so much, and I'm really happy that somebody like that is finally doing so well. Whatever you guys think about this whole thing, and what do you think when James Hollingshead, where can James Hollingshead place at a Tampa, bro? Can he be second? Can he be third? Can he win? I don't think so, but can he be second or third? Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comment section. All right, the next thing we got for today, guys, is something absolutely freaky, and that's a physique update from Hadi Choopan. From Hadi Choopan, and in this one, Hadi looks, man, bigger than ever. And as the caption here says, he is heavier than ever. At 12 weeks out, he actually added, in last, I don't know how many, 4, 8 weeks, he added 20 extra pounds. I don't know what his weight is. We never knew about Hadi's weight. We knew that he was competing at a 212 before, and when he switched to the open, I'm guessing he maybe added another 20 pounds. So I'm thinking he probably was on stage at 230. So this time around in the off-season, I mean in the prep, but not at his stage weight, he is 20 pounds heavier. So how heavy could he be here? 260 maybe? Can he be 270 maybe? I don't know. Probably more like 260. But he definitely looks insane, big, full, huge. And there is this one thing that I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking it as well. I think we all kind of knew how he got here, how he added those 20 pounds. And that's with Miloš's crazy insulin protocols. Now, guys, I am a coach as well who implements insulin in his protocols. I don't know. I don't do what Miloš is doing. I mean, I kind of know what he's doing. He's doing a lot of fast-acting insulin. Like with the bigger guys, it's probably up to like 100 IUs a day. And I've seen great results from it. I just don't love doing it that much because I've noticed when you start dieting down, it takes a long, long time for you to get in shape, really, after that, and you kind of keep losing all that water weight or fat that you gain. So in the end, you might be a little bit bigger, but maybe not even that much. So it kind of makes things a little bit messy in my experience, so I don't prefer to do it, but I implemented some parts of this to my coaching. So I do use fast-acting insulin, but I also use slow-acting one, and not nearly as much as Miloš. So what Miloš is doing here is he's pushing Hadi to his limits. I don't think Hadi did this ever before. I don't think Hadi Rambert is big on insulin. So Hadi got massive. Now, how much of this will Hadi be able to keep as he's prepping for the Mr. Olympia? Well, I was wondering the same thing with Samson, because Samson with Miloš blew up. He got super, super huge. And then at I'm not sure if it was Mr. Olympia or the Arnold. I think it was the Arnold, the first show they did. He actually kept a lot of that size. And Miloš actually spoke about it. He said that basically muscle is pretty much 80% water. So if you keep that intracellular water and just get rid of the fat, you can actually keep a lot of the size you add with insulin. So if anybody knows what they're doing with the freaking insulin, that's Miloš. And Hadi, looking back at the shows he was doing, he was usually more full, bigger and fuller at the Olympia compared to the other shows like the Arnold Classic, like the Vancouver Pro and the other shows he did. So he definitely was bringing bigger, more size and more fullness to the Mr. Olympia. I'm guessing because the judges told him they want to see that for the Mr. Olympia. So I guess that is the goal with Hadi for this year's Mr. Olympia and with Milos. So I noticed that Hadi definitely improved the size of his right leg, so the asymmetry is not that noticeable anymore. And the idea, the goal was to bring up the fullness in the chest, and I think he accomplished that. The last thing they want to do is bring out better conditioning and details from behind, especially in the back. We'll see if they will actually be able to do that while keeping a lot of size and fullness, but yeah, this is looking very, very interesting. I'm not going to say that Hadi is for sure going to be at his best, but I'm really excited to see how will this play out. Because he is massive right now. Things are going very well. There is a possibility of Hadi bringing something we have never seen before. A new, bigger, and crazier, freakier version than ever before. So we'll see how this will play out. Right now, things are looking very interesting, very exciting. Whatever you guys think about this, tell me down below in the comments. All right, and the last thing we got for today, guys, is a physique update by Martin Fitzwater. Now, I'm not exactly sure when this video was taken. It was reposted by Muscle Discord. Somebody here, actually Beyond the Stage TV, is saying that this might be at 16 weeks out, so not current, a couple of weeks ago, but still, it doesn't matter. I haven't seen this video before, I'm sure you guys haven't neither, so we're gonna talk about it, and this is basically what Martin looks like right now in the off-season. Maybe not today, maybe not last week, but, you know, at this moment, this year, in this off-season. And honestly, guys, from what I'm seeing right here, this is looking really impressive, really freaking impressive. Martin looks like a legit freak, man. Like a legit freak. I don't see a big discrepancy in size comparing him to somebody like Nick Walker. Honestly, right here in the off-season, he looks probably bigger and fuller than Hadi Choopan, rounder. I see more of a pop in the legs. Muscle Discord is pointing here. His midsection does look a little bit off. I don't think it ever looked like this in the off-season before. But again, this is him deep into his off-season. He's eating. He's growing. It's gonna be a little distended. When he pulls a vacuum, it looks good. So once he's in shape, I'm sure it's gonna be gone. Maybe a little bit worse, but it just comes with the territory, man. You can't be super, super massive, as big as the open guys, top Olympia guys, and have no distension in your midsection. It's almost impossible. I mean, true to be said, today, most of the top guys actually have no issues with their stomachs. Like Andrew Jack doesn't, Derek doesn't, Hadi is also pretty good with it, but then you have guys like Nick Walker with a pretty distended stomach. Samson Dauda has some issues as well, so even if his stomach is a little distended, it can be a problem, but again, this is just the off-season. It's gonna get better when he gets shredded, so I don't think this is an issue. However, what I am seeing here, though, what I'm amazed with is that pop, that 3D look, that roundness, bubbliness, that size that Martin is packing currently. It seems like he actually managed to put on some size, to progress in this short of season. He had a really rough start of the year. He lost a lot of his sponsors, all of the sponsors, and I'm sure it took him a while to pick himself up, but I think he did that, and I think he started making progress. Without being so much on social media, it probably did him good. You know, and I'm pretty sure the sponsors are just waiting for the storm to pass. I don't think the companies really care about what he did or what he didn't do. They probably just don't think that it's the right time to approach him. So they're waiting for some time to pass. And he's going to get a bunch of sponsors. I'm sure about that because he's still one of the best bodybuilders in the world. He needs to revive his social media as well. But I'm sure he'll do that at the right moment. He probably has a PR right now advising him when is the time to start doing that. I'm pretty sure people will forget everything that happened last year. And now looking back, it wasn't really that bad. I mean, he was behaving like an immature child, but I don't think he hurt anybody, really. He could hit, though. He attacked Giles Thomas, and he had some heart palpitations after that. He had a heart attack before, so that wasn't very good. And he was maybe kind of bullying Nick Walker backstage as well. But it's nothing that won't be forgiven. So hopefully he's going to be a better man in the future. And as far as his physique, it's looking phenomenal. It's looking crazy right now. He's huge. He made progress. He's bubbly. He's round. I think the future is bright for this guy. I think he could be surpassing. There is a possibility. I mean, you can say that Nick Walker surpassed Hadi Choopan. And yeah, that wasn't Hadi Choopan at his best. I mean, he did struggle, probably actually way worse than Martin did last year. But now he has a new coach, and everything is looking very good for Hadi. So it's gonna be hard for guys like Nick Walker and Martin to surpass Hadi. I mean, Derek is not going away anytime soon. Andrew Jack is coming strong. Samson Dowd is coming really strong. So Mr. Olympia is looking really super competitive this year. I can't wait to watch it, man, to see what's gonna happen. Anything is possible. We have like 6 guys who are so close, so competitive. Anybody can win. Anybody can play 6 depending on the look they bring on that day. And Martin is one of those guys. I definitely consider Martin one of the top 5, top 6 guys. So Samson, Andrew, Hadi, Derek, and then Nick and Martin. That's my top 6 guys right now. Whatever you think about Martin or whatever I said in this video, down below in the comments, guys. See you soon. Thanks so much for watching. All the best and bye-bye.